It is day 57 of the BP oil disaster, and President Obama will come here to survey the damage to the central Gulf Coast. We're going to look at the cost of the worst environmental disaster in U.S. history. What's the impact here and in the broader economy? Keep in mind, Florida was ground zero for the real estate bubble. This has the largest coastline in the Gulf. What happens here affects the rest of the country. We took a ride out into the Gulf to get a feel for what people are afraid of. So we're about 17 miles offshore, and you can see we came looking for oil and we found it. It's this degraded, rust-colored rubbish along the surface. It's all coming in streaks. Not all the water's like this, but we found it in these streaks here. And look what happens when you get it on your hands. It just gets all over the place. Now, this kind of oil isn't on shore quite yet, but it's already causing problems here because look at the horizon. There's not a boat or a diving vessel out here right now, and this is the peak summer season. That's a problem for a city and for a state that makes the bulk of its money off of this peak season. Now, oil residue has been spotted as close as 1 mile to 3 miles offshore. It's not here yet, but it's the fear of what's coming that's already costing jobs and profits.
Florida's economy was just now on the verge of emerging from recession, and so the recovery is still on pretty shaky legs down here.
It's BP's fault, and it's BP's problem. But if they can't handle it, government's position is to step in and take care of it. Lead, follow, or get the heck out of the way.
It not only is an environmental crisis, but an economic crisis.
Now, the University of Central Florida says that this disaster could cost the Gulf region 195,000 jobs.